Welcome to the All-Star Athlete Podcast, your guide to mastering the mental game and reaching your full potential. Welcome back to the All-Star Athlete Podcast. I'm your host, Justin, and I'm thrilled to have you here for episode 3, where we'll dive into 3 powerful tools for boosting your mental game: self-talk, mindfulness, and meditation. In our previous episodes, we explored the importance of cultivating a growth mindset, building and maintaining motivation, as well as techniques for managing stress and anxiety. Today's topics, self-talk, mindfulness, and meditation, are essential for maintaining peak mental performance and achieving success in your sport. But before we delve into these techniques, let's take a moment to recognize some common pitfalls you might encounter. One of the most significant mistakes you can make is falling into the trap of negative self-talk. Our inner critic can be relentless, leading to self-doubt and a lack of confidence, especially during high-pressure situations. When you focus on what you did wrong instead of what you can improve, it's easy to become paralyzed by fear of failure. This often results in diminished performance and can even lead to burnout over time. Another mistake is a lack of mental presence during your training or competition. You might find yourself distracted by past mistakes or worried about future outcomes, leading to a loss of focus on the task at hand. This disconnect can hinder your performance as you may miss key opportunities or fail to execute your skills effectively. Additionally, many people overlook the importance of mental recovery. Just as your physical training requires rest and recovery, so too does your mental training. Ignoring the need for mental clarity and relaxation can lead to heightened stress and anxiety, ultimately impacting your performance. That's where today's techniques come in. By harnessing the power of self-talk, you can reframe your inner dialogue, build confidence, and maintain a positive mindset. Mindfulness practices help you stay present and focused, allowing you to perform at your best without being hindered by distractions. Finally, incorporating meditation into your training routine promotes mental clarity and resilience, enabling you to recover mentally and emotionally after intense competition or training sessions. In this episode, we'll be looking at how Tom Brady utilized self-talk to maintain composure in high-pressure situations, how Stephen Curry practices mindfulness to enhance his focus on the court, and how Carli Lloyd incorporated meditation into her training routine for mental resilience. These techniques are not just for elite competitors, they are accessible to everyone, regardless of skill level. By learning to manage your thoughts and emotions, you can unlock your full potential and cultivate a stronger, more resilient mindset. So stick around as we explore these powerful strategies and hear inspiring examples of how these individuals have successfully integrated self-talk, mindfulness, and meditation into their training routines. At the end of the episode, I'll challenge you with a takeaway that can help you put these practices into action. As we move forward with today's episode, let's define self-talk. Self-talk is that inner dialogue you have with yourself, whether you're conscious of it or not. It shapes how you see yourself, how you respond to challenges, and ultimately, how you perform. For you, self-talk can be a game changer when it comes to staying confident and resilient under pressure. Self-talk can be both positive and negative. Positive self-talk is the kind that pushes you to do your best. It's what you say to yourself when you're about to take a big shot or when things aren't going your way and you need to refocus. Negative self-talk, on the other hand, is self-defeating and critical. It's the voice in your head that says, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't do this." Unfortunately, negative self-talk can spiral quickly, creating mental blocks that are hard to overcome. So, how do you get a handle on this? First, it's important to recognize that there are different types of self-talk. One form is motivational self-talk, which involves using phrases or statements that lift you up and keep you going, especially during tough moments. For example, telling yourself, "I've got this," "I'm prepared," or "I've put in the work," can shift your mindset from doubt to confidence. This type of self-talk has been shown to improve motivation and perseverance, especially in endurance sports like long-distance running or swimming. Another type of self-talk is instructional self-talk, which is more focused on guiding your actions during a performance. This is the type of inner dialogue that focuses on specific techniques like keep your eye on the ball or follow through with your swing. Instructional self-talk is common in technical sports where you need to focus on executing precise movements like gymnastics, tennis, or golf. An example of someone who has mastered the art of self-talk is retired NFL quarterback Tom Brady. He is known for his calm demeanor in high-pressure situations, but much of his mental strength comes from the way he talks to himself. Whether he's down by 20 points in the Super Bowl or leading a last-minute drive, Brady relied on positive self-talk to stay focused and confident. He's spoken in interviews about how he used this tool to silence doubts and focus on what he could control. For you, looking to improve your self-talk, the key is to start becoming aware of the kinds of thoughts running through your mind during practice and competition. Are they mostly critical or are they mostly supportive? Begin by writing down common negative thoughts that you have, and then actively work to replace them with positive alternatives. You can even create a few go-to affirmations that you repeat to yourself during tough moments. Self-compassion is another important concept that ties into self-talk. Many people are their own harshest critics, constantly beating themselves up over mistakes. Shifting from self-criticism to self-compassion can make a huge difference in your performance. Self-compassion involves acknowledging that mistakes are part of the learning process and treating yourself with kindness rather than judgment when things don't go perfectly. This mindset helps foster resilience and a healthier relationship with failure. Next, let's explore the concept of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, paying attention to what's happening around you and within you without judgment. In sports, mindfulness can help you manage distractions, reduce stress, and improve focus, especially during high-pressure moments. When you're mindful, you're not thinking about the mistakes you made earlier in the game, and you're not worrying about what might happen next. You're simply fully engaged in what's happening right now, whether it's a critical play, a routine drill, or even just resting between exercises. This ability to stay present is what allows you to get into the zone, that state of flow where everything seems to click. Mindfulness is a skill that can be practiced both on and off the field. You can practice mindfulness during warm-ups, stretching routines, or even during games. For example, before a big shot or serve, you can take a moment to center yourself with a few deep breaths, releasing tension and calming your mind. This small pause can make all the difference in maintaining composure under pressure. One individual who is a strong advocate for mindfulness is NBA basketball star Stephen Curry. Known for his calmness and precision on the basketball court, Curry uses mindfulness techniques like breath control to center himself during high-stress moments. He has spoken about how he practices mindfulness not just to improve his physical game, but also to maintain a clear and focused mind when the pressure is at its peak. In a sport like basketball, where quick decision-making and precision are critical, staying mentally present is often what separates good players from the great ones. But mindfulness isn't just for those performing at the highest levels. It's something that can benefit individuals of all ages and abilities. In fact, research shows that mindfulness can help you improve your reaction time, manage stress, and enhance your overall well-being. It's a mental skill that enhances physical performance by training you to be in control of your thoughts and your emotions. If you're looking to incorporate mindfulness into your routine, try starting with something as simple as mindful breathing. Find a quiet place, sit down, and take a few minutes to focus on your breath. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth, paying attention to how each breath feels. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breathing. You can also try practicing mindfulness during training sessions by focusing on the sensations of your body. For example, how your feet feel on the ground, the rhythm of your breathing, or the movement of your muscles. Body awareness is another aspect of mindfulness that can be incredibly helpful for you. This involves tuning into how your body feels during an activity, whether it's the tension in your shoulders, the way your hips rotate, or how your feet strike the ground. By becoming more aware of your body, you can start to notice subtle cues that may indicate fatigue or tension, allowing you to adjust your technique or pacing as needed. Now, let's dive into the topic of meditation, a mental practice closely related to mindfulness. While mindfulness focuses on being present in the moment, meditation involves dedicating time to practice mental clarity, relaxation, and focus. Meditation can be as simple as sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, or it can involve more specific techniques like guided visualization or progressive muscle relaxation. You might consider incorporating meditation into your training routine because of its numerous mental and physical benefits. Meditation has been shown to reduce stress, improve focus, and enhance emotional regulation, all of which are critical for peak performance. It's also been linked to improved recovery as it helps your body and mind relax and repair after intense physical exertion. United States soccer star Carli Lloyd, one of the most successful women's soccer players in the world, is a great example of someone who used meditation to enhance her game. Lloyd has credited meditation with helping her develop mental resilience and maintain focus during the most intense moments of her career. Whether it's before a big game or during a stressful period in her personal life, meditation helped her stay grounded and focused on what was important to her. There are many different types of meditation, and you can experiment to find what works best for you. For example, breathwork meditation involves focusing on your breath to calm your mind and body. This technique is great for you when you need to quickly relax and refocus during games or training sessions. Body scanning meditation is another useful technique, where you mentally scan your body from head to toe, noticing any areas of tension or discomfort and allowing them to release. This type of meditation is excellent for recovery, as it helps you become more aware of your physical state and promotes relaxation. Another powerful form of meditation that you can use is guided visualization, where you mentally rehearse your performance before it happens. This is a concept that we talked about in previous podcasts with Michael Phelps, but to provide you with another example, if you're a soccer player, you might visualize scoring a goal, focusing on every detail. The way the ball feels on your foot, the movement of your body, the sound of the crowd, the smell of the grass. Simply by visualizing success, you can build your confidence and mentally prepare for the real thing. The great thing about meditation is that it doesn't require a lot of time. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a significant impact. Over time, you'll start to notice how meditation helps you stay calm under pressure, recover more quickly from setbacks, and maintain your focus during long training sessions or competitions. Okay, so we've talked about what self-talk, mindfulness, and meditation are, as well as briefly touched upon some of the most successful athletes who have used these techniques. But now the question is, how can you start incorporating self-talk, mindfulness, and meditation into your daily routine? Well, the key is to start small and build consistency over time. For self-talk, begin by paying attention to your inner dialogue, especially during challenging moments. Make it a habit to catch negative thoughts, such as, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," and consciously replace them with positive affirmations that boost your confidence. It might feel a bit unnatural at first, but over time, you'll see how powerful it can be to change the way that you speak or think to yourself. When it comes to mindfulness, try practicing being fully present during your training sessions, competitions, or even daily activities. Focus on your movements, your breath, and your emotions without judgment. You can set specific mindfulness goals for each practice session, such as maintaining focus during a challenging drill, or staying calm when you feel frustration or anxiety building. By doing this regularly, you'll become more in tune with your mental state and can better manage stress and distractions. For meditation, set aside just a few minutes each day to build this habit. You can meditate in the morning to start your day with a clear mind, during a break to reset, or in the evening to unwind. If you're unsure how to meditate, there are many guided meditation apps like Headspace or Calm that offer sessions for everything from improving focus and performance to relaxing and recovering. If you're new to meditation, these apps can provide a great starting point. A useful approach is to combine all three practices. For instance, begin your workout or training session with a few minutes of mindfulness meditation to center yourself and set a positive intention for what's ahead. Throughout the session, pay attention to your self-talk and making a conscious effort to replace any negativity with encouraging affirmations. This creates a holistic mental training routine that not only strengthens your mindset, but also improves your performance. Remember, consistency is key. At first, these practices may feel awkward or challenging, but like any other skill, they become easier and more effective with time and repetition. Treat it like you would physical training. The more you practice, the stronger you'll get. Finally, don't be afraid to experiment and tailor these techniques to fit your unique needs and preferences. Some strategies may resonate with you more than others, and that's perfectly fine. Find what works best for you and embrace the flexibility to adjust as needed. The beauty of mental training is that it can evolve with you and support you in different areas of your game and in your life. As we wrap up today's episode, let's take a moment to recap what we've discussed. We explored the importance of self-talk and how it can either uplift or hinder your performance. We delved into mindfulness and its ability to keep you present and focused, even in the most challenging situations. And finally, we discussed the power of meditation in promoting mental clarity and resilience. Now it's time for the podcast takeaway challenge. After listening to this podcast, I challenge you to incorporate at least one of these practices into your daily routine. Choose a time each day to practice mindfulness or meditation for 5 minutes. Or pay attention to your self-talk and actively replace any negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Reflect on how these practices impact your performance and overall mental state. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments section below or on social media using the hashtag AllStarMindset. I'd love to hear how these techniques are working for you and any insights that you may have gained along the way. Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of the All-Star Athlete podcast. Remember, mental performance is just as essential as physical training, and with the right tools, you can elevate your game to new heights. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, we'll be diving into some additional powerful topics, namely, overcoming fears, conquering self-doubt, and building self-confidence. I can't wait to see you next time as we explore more strategies to help you perform at your best and achieve your goals. Best of luck with all your pursuits. I'll catch you all in the next episode.